All right. Hello, good morning, and good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It's Anne Marie, the Art of Healing. I am coming on to just reconnect with you guys. I've been going through a phase, I think, or an influence, maybe. Um, I've had a lot of progress with my health. I've had, which is really wonderful, and everything is coming along beautifully. Um, I had dedicated July to getting my health into a state where I can, handle going back to work full time, which I will be, well, just for 5 months anyway. I'll be doing that starting August 3rd. So, um, I've had for years, I've been interviewing people and putting videos out, been doing this, YouTube, I don't even know, 5 years now, something like that. And I've always had the motivation to interview people. It actually dropped into my head during COVID to kind of motivate myself to keep connection with people because, the whole world was telling us we couldn't talk to people. So um, I've enjoyed it. And earlier this year, or last fall, I don't remember. I don't remember when I started doing. I think in January, I started to put out, a new season of Conversations with Anne Marie. And I have beautiful guests, amazing human beings that I hope that you listen to and that you'll get to know them and love them as much as I do. And I did an interview, I recorded an interview with my dear friend Antoinette Fumos. And in this interview, she talks about her relationship with a reptilian being. And digging up that information or retelling that information kind of impacted the both of us, and not in a good way. And the way that it impacted me was, I don't want to interview another person. And I'm just kind of realizing, you're poking the bear a little bit there. And it did affect me. I don't have any plans on releasing that interview. It was very interesting, but if it had an effect on me like that, I don't think it's worth going out into the public. So I'm kind of coming out of that right now. I had a lovely weekend with some beautiful, amazing metaphysical friends. And, I think I'm out of that. I think I'm out of that. One of the beautiful metaphysical friends, and I hope I have this book here. I don't think I do. Was my friend Katie Weiss. I just interviewed her. I think she was the last interview that I've done. She's channeled a book by the Chorus, a group of guides. And if you can get a hold of that, it's an interesting, beautiful book, and it looks at our human existence from a different point of view. It's very, very fascinating. And the other night, I was using my Rife machine, and I was saying, okay, let me just Katie's calling in her guides. Let me call in my guides. And I actually called in Hilarion, Master Hilarion. He is the master of the green ray, the healing ray, love ray. And I had a connection with him when I took a channeling class. And I had to choose somebody, and he was one of the choices. And I was like, oh, let me choose him. And he, in a previous incarnation, was Paul the Apostle. And Paul the Apostle went to Malta and converted Malta into Christianity. And so that's where my parents are from, that I consider my home nation. And I thought, okay, that's an interesting coincidence there. So I started to channel him, and I started to write channeling. And in the back of this book by Katie in the Chorus, she left a bunch of blank pages. And so I was like, oh, perfect. So I just started to write down there. And what Hilarion told me, because I'm getting a lot of heart and lung density issues with my health. So the hearts and the lungs are storing a lot of my trauma. And there's still trauma there. And that's why I'm still sick. So as I am releasing the trauma, anyway, what Hilarion said in this, you know what? I'm going to pause and I'm going to go get it and I'm going to read it to you. Hold on. Okay, so this is the book. It's called Human Awakening, and it is a channeled book, Katie and the Chorus. All right, so, and like I said, in the back, she has a bunch of blank pages, and I started writing. So in terms of what the pain was, what I'm holding here, it's grief over the destruction / dissolution of my marriage, the loss of children by my husband. And what that means is the fact that I didn't get to have more children with him in my childbearing age. And so that in my mind, I determined that as a loss, considering he gave 2 more children to another woman. So, and the loss of my house, which I held really in my heart. Okay. I have healed that already. I think I've told you that in my last video. I realized that I was placing my self-esteem into the house and not back onto me. And so really that's healed. It's beautiful. I'm really happy with that. Okay. So here's his channeling. Dearest one, it is I, Master Hilarion. Although you are as much a master as I. Why do I say this? Because you are awake, aware to your greatness, and yet you are still walking this earth. I can't read this. All right. Whereas I have left the earth plane centuries ago. What you have encountered is a profound disillusionment for the ego, which has romanticized your existence. My ego has romanticized my existence. Boom, boom, boom. What we mean is that your desires have been shattered. Yeah, your illusionary interpretation of your girly life. Look at the program of the girly life. Look at the program of the princess. Look at the programs, right? The program of my girly life. OMG, totally. The house, the car, the dogs, the beautiful clothes, the handsome husband, blah, 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 the kids, totally. OMG. Okay. In all ways, the interpretation of your girly life in all ways. Now, we do not wish to ridicule you. It is not that. It is merely to point out that as your creation, Anne Marie, which is my higher self's creation, you further created a programmed fantasy, a very real experience, but nonetheless a fantasy, a delusion. Interesting. What if you had never married him at all? What if you could have fulfilled your contracts as co-workers or doctor-patient? What we wish, I think that's what that word is, what we wish to address is that love was only one way you could have fulfilled your contract. But this you, in quotation marks, chose the partnership in marriage. So imagine you had met as poor sub-Saharan African prisoners. What? Or as any other configuration. This configuration was rife with Judeo-Christian programming. You wanted children to satisfy the mother aspects, but that was not your plan. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I think it was an incredible eye-opener, because we think, and what this channeling has done for me, it has pulled me out of my own experience, and I'm totally observing it now as just an experience. Fascinating, very fascinating. I think that's really all I'd love to bring through spirit, to give you guys a little bit of a message. And yeah, starting in August, I will be working, and my hours will change. And that's it. So, okay. Let's see what spirit has to say. I love you all. Thank you for being there for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Share this stuff, guys. I'm here to be, yeah, let's get this going. Let's accelerate ascension. Let's heal ourselves. Truly, that's the only way. That's the only way, guys. It's not a government. It's not white hat start. It's not, it's not that. It's not politics. It's not the military. It's you. It's you and healing you. Bam. That's it. We are Ra. We are the Ra Collective. What a joy and a pleasure it is to communicate with you, beautiful souls, today. Welcome to another day on planet Earth. Welcome to your experience. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful planet. Dear ones, beautiful dear ones, as our dear one has stated, no one will be your savior. No one. You must save yourselves. It is that very truth that will help ascension. You also are creating your new earth with each step you make. What does that mean for all of you, dear ones? You are suffering, and you see suffering all around you. It is piped into your realities through your phones and your televisions. Suffering upon suffering, natural disasters, car accidents, famines and plagues. Dear ones, famines, plagues, all these lower negative experiences, they are being allowed because you are allowing them. If you still allow hurt to motivate your life, if you still allow anger projected upon nameless, faceless organizations, entities, beings, you just feed them. You just give them your life force energy. You, dear ones, are fractals of all that is. You contain that divine creative power within yourselves, within your essence, within your hearts and your minds. Let us not forget the heart energy, dear ones. This dear one is seeing how much her past sorrows and sufferings that she willingly endured, because it was all she knew, has embedded itself into her heart space. into the physical body and has manifested in dis-ease. What is all your sorrow manifesting as? Can you look at yourselves? Can you look at the aches and pains in your body? Can you see where your mind has run amok and has created sorrow in the physical, pain in the physical? Dear ones, dear ones, dear ones, your infinite now moment, because there is no past and the future is created by right now. Your now moments are all there is, all that matters. Look at the now, look around you. Is it that bad? Is it that horrible? If it is, my goodness, change. Change. Change your surroundings, change your friends, change your family, change. You are under no obligation to continue any relationship that does not serve you, even if it is family. Now, our dear one is in a relationship with a family member that truly has had baggage. But our dear one is changing her mind also. So if you cannot change your physical location, change your mind. What does that look like? Change your mind. She's insulted you and hurt you your whole life. Well, change your mind. Forgive the past. The past is over. And from this now moment, you can soften your gaze. You can look at this being as simply another soul in Earth University, gaining the experiences they need to gain. They have directed themselves to gain. Everyone has their own experience to have. It is not up to you to control their experience. It is only up to you to enhance. Every single interaction, you can either regret it, lament it, hate it, or you can forgive it and say everything is as it should be. And in that moment, that's what needed to be said. You're beautiful souls. As your density gets more dense, your energy raises, your frequencies, the earth frequencies raise up. We encourage you even more to slow down, to really look inside of you and look outside of you. The world you create is all that is. You can be actively creating a happy world or actively create a world that just tortures you. So don't torture yourself. Love yourself. Take a moment of time to heal these wounds. Active meditation. Active soul searching. And then don't forget to look at your experiences. What keeps happening to you that you just can't understand why? Well, there's something there. Scratch at it, sniff it, scratch at it like a dog looking for a bone. Find what that trigger is and ask your guides. Ask the universe to bring these situations to you so you could get them over, you can clear them and get it over with. We are Ra. We are the Ra Collective. We certainly, truly enjoy this interaction, this opportunity to assist you all Life is truly what you make of it. And we encourage you to make it peaceful, to make it creative, to make it happy, to make it loving, loving most importantly to yourself. Oh, thank you. All right. Very nice. Very nice. I don't feel we're over. I am that one you know as Jesus, and I am very, very pleased to be able to interact with you today. Truly, truly, you are beautiful and blessed beings. Truly, truly. As my image and persona has been by the collective worship of me kind of elevated, it is with this love, it is with this exchange of energies that I come to you today through my dear sister here on earth. She has created a platform of love. It is not through her that we will be making any grand predictions or any, let us say, material advice, but it is through her that we will communicate the true love that dwells within you, and encouraging you to feel and experience that love that radiates through the heart chakra. Your bodies are complete conduits for energy, conduits for love. They can be conduits for anger. They can be conduits for all manner of darker energies. But we would ask you to use your free will to choose. Use your free will to say, if I'm truly serious about finding peace and love in my life, then I have to detach from those salacious things that may give me temporary pleasure, but in the long run, keep me further and further away from uniting truly with the love that dwells within me. So we ask you, dear beautiful souls, look at you, turn inwards, and for that matter, look at yourselves deeply in the mirror. When you look at yourselves in the mirror, do you judge it? What does the voice in your head say? Oh, your hair is awful, your skin, you're ugly, you're fat. Or do you say, here I go, facing the world with love in my heart, happy with myself, accepting of the things that society or the world has told you may be less than desirable, but that is merely a program to keep you dark, to keep you hating, to keep you judging. Accept yourself completely and utterly for who you are, warts and all. Dear beautiful beings, love yourself into joy. Love yourselves into happiness. It is truly only through there that you will be able to graduate from this university you call Earth. And for this particular incarnation that you have, you are more than just who you think you are. I am the energy, the ones you know as Jesus, and I am with you. I am here. You are the second coming of the Christ consciousness that dwelled within me. It is you that is holding that light. It is you that is elevating this planet to the new earth. Oh, wow. All right. I love you, Jesus. Thank you. Where's my picture? I don't know where I put it. Okay. Ciao. See you guys soon. Bye.